to embrace failure as a path to rapid, not slow, but rapid growth. Coming to you on a Monday. We're here to talk about embracing failure. We're here to talk about the food you want to be eating if you're young. And we're going to talk about aging.
I've been accused or called that said I was a part of many things. I'm never a boy band. This is
If you're looking to make any stock choices today or lottery picks today or anything that you want to predict what's going to happen later today, Enzo will set you up, man.
Who's not a Metallica fan?
Yeah, you do see the business side of it.
You can't just be a musician and not understand the business element and because it's really, it's a band, but it's also
a business.
We don't want to build an audience on false pretense.
Yeah, everybody gets the goat.
Everybody got golds. It was high gold, low gold, medium gold. Like, what the hell is that teaching people? The only morning show to get you going and start your day, the accountability show mornings. I can't imagine how difficult it was for this human being to reconcile, look in his own mirror, and recognize that it was over. I was unable to make that decision. Somebody had to make it for me because I didn't have the courage to make it.
I've had to make difficult decisions. And sometimes, me being a spiritual guy, sometimes God is going to send you in a direction to where it's like, all right, I got to cut this off or I got to move.
I just went home and recreated myself and became a bodybuilder. Successful people understand that one season ends, another season starts, and you got to recreate yourself into what you need to do for the next season.
There's a lot of anger and vitriol in the world at the moment, and not a lot of people willing to step up and try to make a difference in their own life and community. By the end of the show, I almost pissed my pants. Is this actually a big water bottle contest at this point in the show? If you're lucky and I get myself organized and sorted out, we're gonna have like morning weekend highlights so that you can wake up with John Anderson, Christopher Martin, and myself, the sultry tones of Keith. This show's turning into the circus. So you want to turn into accountability content and good conversations, you join us here at 8 o'clock Eastern time every single day.
When I hire a mentor, I am really careful to look at the distance that they've been doing what they're doing, like how long, because I've been accountable to myself, my discipline for a long time.
Nation, we always think we should avoid failure, when the reality is what I'm encouraging you, John is encouraging you, and Marty's encouraging you to run towards. I'm still the man. Just because I didn't achieve something today doesn't mean I'm any worse than I was 2 weeks ago. Last year, my business of 6 years absolutely tanked. I wanted to give it all up and applied for a regular job, was close to taking it, but decided to reflect and reinvent. And look at this, guys. Things are going really well. Failure is a door, nation. It is a second chance, a things to do better. Failure, the flip side to failure, it's simply feedback. And feedback, I know you guys, nation, you embrace it. Have you ever felt like a failure? And what if I told you that it's the best thing that could ever happen to you?
You're gonna fail. It's just part of the game. And when you realize it's part of the game, you'll succeed.
Basically, when I learned to pursue failure rather than run from it, that's when I achieved. I learned to pursue failure with the understanding that the rewards were going to be so great. I wasn't afraid of it. 700 pounds and you have to squat for, you got 90 seconds to do as many as you can. And a huge heart attached to it. We're talking, it's nasty stuff. It's scary. You pursue failure and it will change your life.
We're talking embracing failure as a path to rapid growth here.
When you get in that failure stage, you're probably going in the right direction. If you don't like your situation and you want it to change, you're going to have to get uncomfortable in some way. And failure is a big part of that. I need to do something. Lift heavier weight. I need to get uncomfortable. I need it.
You have to learn to become comfortable when everything around you becomes uncomfortable. If you want to make progress, the most unsafe place you can be is being comfortable. Learn to be comfortable when you're uncomfortable, and that becomes your new safe haven.
Break it down into a small piece. Let's achieve the small piece so that we can make the small pieces add up to achieving the big goal. The algorithm has sent me to a lot of weird places on YouTube, but I'm really glad I stumbled across this tonight, super motivating stuff. So we get under a rack or we lift up weights and we're like, okay, so I can push, pick around. So I'm gonna go bench press 250 pounds and I'm good at it. And then all of a sudden you take this little 2.5 pound plate, a little teeny thing, right? And you put it on each side, it's 5 pounds, and it's not a lot of weight, and you can't do it.
But one of the methodologies that I coach and I teach when it comes to weight is don't look at the numbers. You look at the effort that you bring. Every time you get a little easy win, it's going, okay, where's the next one? So you plan 3 to start. You're going to find yourself looking for the 4. Then when you get into this mindset of looking for wins, you're in a better place mentally. You're able to push through the day more effectively. And when you stay in that space, you're going to see opportunities, not problems.
The fact that you're here bench pressing is a small win. Don't let this mess your whole day up because you aren't where you were 5 months ago.
Get up on Monday, get up today, run towards the fire. Run towards something you hate. Run towards something you feel you're going to fail at.
I need to fail because it's part of the progression. So I think that's where people have to look at it. It's how are you perceiving and how are you using failure?
Failure, I believe, is a crucial component of growth. It's essential to balance it with the strategic planning and resilience. Embrace what you can achieve instead of be scared of what you could not achieve. We like to take the old light, we like to take a part of our show, John, and take the light and shine on that human being for what we call the creator spotlight. When you quit, you actually need to go even harder. So instead of quitting, dig in to go even harder. Don't quit, keep trying. Set the ego aside, realign, and keep moving.
Let's go. That's a great age right there.
Which is perfect, because we're gonna talk about 10 foods you must eat in your 20s to save your health for later in life.
First off, that's not even that's not even food. That's chemicals. We're talking about food, aren't we?
That's the biggest Reese's peanut butter cup I've seen in my life.
It's 225 grams of pure goodness. It's actually bigger than a hockey puck.
We would need a chemical engineer to read those ingredients. You're gonna tape that up. You ever seen the gangster movies where they got like kilos of cocaine and it's just taped to the point where you can't see what? That's what you gotta do to that.
Don't eat too much peanut butter in your 20s because you're gonna have problems in your 50s. Trust me. Oh yeah, you're gonna have to add a whole other 17 minutes to your morning after your coffee to go get rid of the peanut butter out of your body. David Sowers invented the Royal Restroom. It's the greatest restroom experience ever, and it came out of the fact that a golden shower happened on him. For our folks in their 20s, eat this kind of food to start your day to age gracefully in life and live longer. Nation, go grab that Greek yogurt. Go throw some almonds in it. Maybe you can drizzle a little bit of olive oil on that salad.
There's been quite a lot of oils in general, like avocado oil, olive oil, that are turning out not to be what they're saying. There's a lot of these cheaper oils and finding that there's oils that we don't want to ingest that are basically doubling for that olive oil or the avocado oil. Our food in America is a business, and they don't give two shits about our health. They give two shits about our pocketbooks.
John, we live in a world where we have more information available to us than ever, right? We're all carrying these devices in our pockets. We take a few extra seconds to do a little bit more research.
Sweet potato is just like my favorite carb, honestly.
Yeah.
It's already sweet, so you don't need to add all the sugar to it.
Throw your avocados in your bag of onions if you want them to ripen quickly. Good old life hack this morning here from John Anderson. If you're going out shopping today, put the farm salmon down and go pick up the natural salmon. If you're tuning in right now and you haven't made these choices before, it's never too late to start.
Progress is not linear. What matters is that you keep showing up and giving your best. Consistency beats intensity. Even short, regular workouts can make a difference over time. Find enjoyable activities. Choose exercises you enjoy to make the process fun and sustainable.
The best part about it is it's only going to get better because we get a little bit better every day.
We're going to talk about longevity life hacks. Longevity life hacks, using AI to live a healthier life. There's actually no excuse to be a lazy ass in 2024.